Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Muhammad Mutarjana and my starting number is 069. I want to present it from by supply chain and value delivery. Producing a product or service and making it available to buyers requires building relationship not only with customer but also with major suppliers and resellers in the early chain of companies. The supply chain consists of upstream and downstream partners. Up the upstream of the company is a group of companies that supply raw materials, components, parts, information, finance, and the skills needed to create a product or service. Downstream marketing channel partners such as wholesalers and retailers form important relationship between the company and its customer. The term supply chain may be too restrictive as it requires a make and sell view of the business. Based on the view, planning begins with identifying the needs of the target customer, which the company responds to by managing its resource and activity chain with the aim of creating customer value. The next is the nature and importance of marketing channels. Some manufacturers sell their goods directly to end users. Instead, most use intermediaries to bring their product to market. They try to form a marketing channel, a collection of independent organizations that help make a product service available for use or consumption by consumer or business users. The company channel's decision directly influence every other marketing decision. Pricing depends on whether the company works with a national discount chain, use high quality specialty stores, or um, sells direct to consumer online. A company, a company's communication and sales for decision depend on how much persuasion, training, motivation, and support is each channel partners needs. Distribution channel decision often involve long-term commitments to other companies. For example, companies such as for McDonald's, Nike can easily change their advertising, pricing, or promotion programs. They can discard our product. The business marketer can use his own sales force to sell directly to business customers, or it could sell to various types of intermediaries who it in turn sell to that customer. While more level of consumer or and business marketing channels may sometimes be found, these are less common. From the manufacturer point of view, a higher number of levels means less control and greater general complexity. And addition of the institutions and the channel are linked by some type of flows. This includes physical product flows, ownership flows, payment flows, information flows, and promotion flows. This flow can make even channel with only one or a few level very complex. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the opportunity. Introduce my name is Yokta Pratama. My student ID 072. Here I will continue the explanation from my college, which is about channel behavior and organization. Distribution channel are more than simple collection of firms tied together by various flows. They are complex behavioral systems in which people and companies interact to accomplish individual, company, and channel goals. Some channel system consist only of informal interaction among loosely organized frame, other consist of formal interaction guided by strong organizational structure. Moreover, channel system do not stand new type of intermediaries emergency while new channel system evolve. Here we look at channel behavior and at how member organize to do the work of the channel. Channel behavior, a marketing channel consists of firms that have banded together for their common good. Each channel member depends on the other. For example, a Ford dealer depends on Ford to design cars that meet consumer needs. In turn, Ford depends on the dealer to attract consumer, persuade them to buy Ford cars, and service cars after the sale. The Ford dealer also depends on other dealers to provide good sales and service that will uphold the brand's reputation. In fact, the success of individual Ford dealers depends on how well the entire Ford marketing channel competes with the channels of other auto manufacturers. Each channel member plays a specialist role in the channel. For example, Sony role is to produce personal consumer electronic product that consumer will like and to create demand through national advertising. Best Buy role is to display the Sony product in convenient location to answer buyer question and to close sales. The channel will be most effective when each member is assigned the task it can do best. Next, I will explain about channel conflict. Can be explained as a dispute, difference, or any dispute that arises between two or more channel partners, where the activities or operation of one partner affect the business, sales, profitability, market share, or achievement of similar goals of the partner or the channel. Where the channel conflict is divided into four, namely number one, vertical level conflict; number two, horizontal level conflict; number three, intertype channel conflict; and multi-channel level conflict. A vertical marketing system, or VMS, is a cooperative advertising strategy that exists between the various distribution channels that a business use to connect with their audience. Think about it this way: to present yourself as the ultimate specialist for a specific niche, you need a very defined process of creating, marketing, and distributing your product. The purpose of marketing vertical marketing system is to dictate how all in your company, how all of the crucial cogs in your company should work together to earn ownership of specific vertical market. There are three different types of vertical marketing system available, including number one, the corporate system, where a single person in the distribution channel own the rest. For instance, your business might pay for marketing teams, branding strategies, distributor, and retail to stock and support your product. Number two, the contractual system, where everyone you work and collaborate with maintains their independence and operates as individual entities. This vertical marketing system means that the campaign strategies that you work with are individual. They still be part of mutually beneficial relationship that's designed to promote your brand as an industry leader. Number three, the administrative system. Using this format, the vertical marketing system relies on one company within a chain to be secure or robust enough to dictate the terms of the sales and marketing strategy used by other member of the channel. For instance, if you run an administered system, you could tell other people selling your product what price to use, how to package your product, and so on.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for opportunity. My name is Muhammad Sofyan Lukman. Number of student is 2019 21 0 076. I will continue the presentation from my colleague. I will explain about the horizontal marketing system. What is meant by the horizontal marketing system is a short definition of the horizontal marketing system of channel where two or two channel, more company, one level joined together to keep up with new marketing opportunities. Another channel development is horizontal marketing system. By working together, companies can combine their finance, production, or marketing resources to achieve more than any one company can do. The next, I will also explain the multi-channel distribution system. In the past, many companies used a single channel to sell to a single market or market segment. Currently, with the development of customer segment and channel possibility, much more and more companies have adopted multi-channel distribution system. Such multi-channel marketing occurs when one company creates two or more marketing channel, reach one more of customer segment. The third material is changing the channel organization. Technological change and an explosion in the growth of direct and online marketing are occurring, have a major impact on the nature and design of the marketing funnel, and one of the main trends is toward disintermediation, a big term with a clear message and important consequence. The meaning of disintermediation itself is cutting the marketing channel intermediary by product or services of the manufacturer or transfer traditional retailers according to a radically new type. Disintermediation occurs when the producer of a product or service cuts through the intermediary and goes directly to the final buyer, or when a new type of channel intermediary replaces it, the traditional one. Thank you. The next with my colleague. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you for your opportunity. Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Samuel Budi Nugraha. My study number is 2019-210110. I am in here to telling my presentation about identifying major alternative is mean when The company has defined its channel objective. It should next identify its major channel alternatives in terms of the types of intermediaries, the number of intermediaries, and the responsibilities of each channel member. Identifying major alternative divided into three parts. The first is type of intermediaries, second is number of marketing intermediaries, and third is responsibilities of channel member. I will tell about type of intermediaries. It's mean that a firm should identify the types of channel members available to carry out its channel works. Most companies face many channel member choice. For example, Dell initially sold directly to final customer and business buyers only through its sophisticated phone and online marketing channel. It also sold directly to large corporate, institutional, and government buyers using its direct sales force. However, to reach more consumer and match competitors such as Samsung and Apple, Dell now it sells indirectly through retailers such as Best Buy, Staples, and Walmart. It also sells indirectly through value-added resellers. Independent distributors and dealers that develop computer system and application tailored to the special need of small and medium-sized business customers. And then, number marketing intermediaries. Companies must also determine the number of channel members to use at each level. Three strategies available: intensive distribution, exclusive distribution, and selective distribution. Intensive distribution is a strategy in which they stock their product in as many outlets as possible. And then exclusive distribution, in which the producer gives only a limited number of dealers the exclusive right to distribute its product territories. And the last is selective distribution, the use of more than one but fewer than all of the intermediaries who are willing to carry an company product. And then responsibilities of channel members. The producer and the intermediaries need to agree on responsibilities of each channel member. They should agree on price policies, condition of sale, territory rights, and the specific service to be performed by each party. The producer should establish a list price and fair share of discomfort. The intermediaries, it must define its channel member territory, and it should be careful about where it places new resellers. And then, evaluating the major alternative. What does the saying above mean? Suppose a company has identified several channel alternatives and want to select the one. Number 2 is that will best satisfy its last run objective. This alternative should be evaluated against. And the third, economic control and adaptability criteria. And then, designing international distribution channel. It means that international marketers face many additional complexities in the center of channel. Each country has its own unique distribution system that has evolved over time and changed very slowly. This channel system can vary greatly from country to country. Thus, global marketers must usually adapt their channel strategies to the existing structure without each country. And then, Sometimes local conditions can greatly influence is how many contribute this product in global. For example, in low-income neighborhood in Brazil, where consumers have limited access to supermarket, Nestle supplement is distribution with thousands of salespeople who sell Nestle product from refrigerated car door to door. And in big cities, in Asia and Africa, where crowded street and high real estate costs make drive-through impractical. Fast food restaurants such as McDonald's and KFC offer delivery. Thank you.
So, that presentation for me will be continued by my friend. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you for your opportunity.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Duratul Makia. My number is 2120. I will presentation about channel management decision. What is boundaries and rules regulation as well as determining the rules you said. Then the company must also implement and determine the cushion path. Marketing channel management accounts for selecting, managing, and motivating individual channel members and their performance over time. This channel management decision divided into four. The first is selecting channel members. Producer with different abilities attract quality marketing intermediaries to facilitate channel members. Manufacturer also define relationship the better different intermediaries. The short look for years in business order line short records of growth and profit financial relationship and reputation for service. Furthermore, the second one is managing and motivating channel members. Companies should view their intermediaries the same way they view their end users. Companies should determine intermediary recruitment and establish channel positioning such as tailored channel offerings to profit high value to the intermediaries. Furthermore, the three, namely evaluating channel members. Manufacturer must continue to work when intermediate performance against standards such as sales return, average inventory levels, customer delivery times, and maintenance of damaged and lost goods, and operation in promotion and training programs. The producer sometimes thinks that the compensation he profit to certain intermediaries is not proportional to the result profit by the intermediate distribution who are underperforming should be mentored. The last one, publicity and distribution decision. Legal firms are free to develop any channel arrangement, the switch them, and according to existing legislation, most of the laws establish the mutual rights and obligations of channel members after they get into a relationship.
Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Indyu Safitriani with NIM 2019210127. Here I will explain about marketing logistics and supply chain management. In today's global marketplace, selling a product is sometimes easier than getting it to the customer. Companies must decide on the best way to store, handle, and move their product and services so they are available to customer in the right assortment, at the right time, and in the right place. Logistic effectiveness has a major impact on both customer satisfaction and company costs. Next, I will explain about nature and importance of marketing logistics. Marketing logistics, it involves getting the right product to the right customer in the right place and at the right time. Today, customer-centered logistics start with the marketplace and work backward to the factory or even to the source of the supply. Marketing logistics involve not only outbound logistics but also inbound logistics and the reserve logistics. That is, it involves the entirely of supply chain management, managing upstream and downstream value added flow of material, final good, and relate information among supplier, the company, reseller, and final customer. And at the last, I will explain about sustainable supply chain. Company has many reasons for reducing the environmental impact of their supply chains. Environmental sustainability has become an important factor in supplier selection and performance evaluation. Designing sustainable supply chains is simply the right thing to do. It's one more way that companies can contribute to saving our world for future generations. Companies clean up their supply chains through the greater efficiency. And the greater efficiency means lower costs and higher profit. In other words, developing a sustainable supply chain is not only environmentally responsible, it can also be it, it can be also profitable.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Ramadita Saputra with student number 128, and in this occasion I will present about goal of the logistics system. Uh, uh, some companies state their logistic objective as providing maximum customer service at the least cost. Unfortunately, as nice as it sounds, no logistic system can both maximize customer service and minimize distribution costs. Uh, Maximum customer service implies rapid delivery, large inventories, flexible assortment, liberal return policy, and order service. Yeah, all of which raise distribution costs. In contrast, minimum distribution costs in the software, delivery, smaller inventory, and large image slots. Which represent lower level of overall customer service. The goal of marketing logistics should be to provide a targeted level of customer service. Um, at the least cost, a company must first this is the importance of a distribution service customer, and then see set desired service levels of each segment. The objective is to maximize profit, not sales. Therefore, the company must weigh the benefit of providing higher level of service against the cost. Some company offer less than their competitors and charge a lower price, or the company offer more and charge high price to cover high costs. The next one is a major logistic function. Given as a logistic objective, the company decide of logistic system that will minimize the cost of the attaining this objective. The major function are warehousing, inventory management, transportation, and logistic information management.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Ahmad Iqbal Firmansyah. My student number 178. I explain the transportation. The choice of a carrier influences product, price, delivery, performance, and the condition of the goods when they arrive, all of which affect customer satisfaction. In delivering goods to warehouse, dealers, and customers, the company can choose between five main modes of transportation: truck, rail, air, pipeline, and airlong, with alternative modes for digital product. Trucks are very flexible in their routing and timing and can usually offer a faster service than rail lines. They are efficient for high value merchandise over short distance. Although water transportation costs are very low for the delivery or large, low value non perishable products such as sand, coal, grain, oil, and metal ores. Water transport is the slowest mode and may be affected by the weather. Although airlines carry less than a% of the country's cargo ton miles of goods, they are an important mode of transport. Air freight rates are much higher than rail or truck fares, but air freight rates are ideal when speeds are needed or distance level. Packaging costs and the number of warehouse needed. The interest carriers digital product from producer to customer via satellite, cable, phone, wire, or wireless signal. Software films, the media, music, and video companies and education all make use of the interest to deliver digital content. The internet holds the potential for lower product distribution costs. Logistic information management. The companies manage their supply chains through information. Channel partners often connect to share information and make better joint logistic decisions. From a logistic perspective, information flows such as customer transactions, billing, shipping, and inventory levels, and even customer data are closely related to channel performance. Companies need simple, accessible, fast, and accurate process for capturing, processing, and sharing channel information. Information can be shared and managed in many ways, but most sharing takes place through electronic data interchange, the digital exchange of data between organizations, which primarily is transmitted via the internet. Integrated logistic management. Today, more and more companies are adopting the concept of integrated logistic management. This concept recognizes that providing better customer service and trimming distribution costs require teamwork, both inside the company and among all the marketing channel organization. Inside the company's various departments must work closely together to maximize its own logistic performance. Number one, cross-functional teamwork inside the company. Most companies assign responsibility for various logistic activities to many different departments: marketing, sales, finance, operation, and purchasing. Too often, each function tries to optimize its own logistic performance without regard for the activities of the other function. However, transportation, inventory, warehousing, and information management activities interact, often in an inverse way. Lower inventory levels reduce inventory carrying costs, but they may also reduce customer service and increase costs from stockouts, back orders, special production runs, and costly fast freight shipment. Because distribution activities involve strong trade of decision by different functions must be coordinated to achieve better overall logistic performance. Number two, building logistic partnerships. Companies must do more than improve their own logistics. They must also work with other channel partners to improve whole channel distribution. The members of a marketing channel are linked closely in creating customer value and building customer relationship. One company's distribution system is another company's supply system. The success of each channel member depends on the performance of the entire supply chain. Number three, third-party logistic. Although most big companies love to make and sell their products, many the associated logistic groundwork. They detest the bundling, loading, unloading, sorting, storing, reloading, transporting, customs clearing, and tracking recruit to supply their factories and get products to their customers. They hate it so much that many firms outsource some or all of their logistic to third